Alpha Ghost Tag Talk.
There you go.
You have American Cakes, Avocado, and Flanders.
Welcome.
Probably the...
That was gonna be good until the
He's like...
Yep, don't say anything.
Dude, I was trying so hard not to laugh here.
Yeah.
I was like, I have
Just
to say
keep that,
something
just
or
keep
else I'm
that
gonna
part.
laugh.
Yep.
We'll just keep going from there.
Yep, alright, we're good. We got the good seriousness. I'll stop it. Good. We're just gonna keep going. Just keep going.
So we're done with the intro. Let's move to something else.
Yeah, we've done like 4 intros. One
Yup.
has to be good.
One of them.
So this is gonna be the first Tag Talk that you guys are gonna be introducing you guys to the new thing. So what's going on with Alpha Ghost?
So, for the biggest part of it, we are going to be trying to show basic level civilianized stuff and then work our way up into more tactical things as well. So it's pretty much like how to throw a punch, how to throw a kick, all the way to your less lethal options and stuff like that. Like me and a Revlo when we got sprayed with OC. So when we went and got sprayed with OC, you know, how long were we able to fight and stuff like that afterwards, so that way the civilian side of people, when they go and buy Joe Schmo's OC, they can sit there and know, okay, I still have to be able to move out of the way, do everything like that. So we're going to be going over, you know, through all of our videos, the basics of shooting, the basics of shotgun, rifle, everything along those lines of defense situations, or just how to get yourself better at it.
Is there any upcoming ideas that anybody else is thinking of for future videos that any of you two have? I'm going to be the interviewer here just to keep this video going.
Sorry, everything.
God.
But we're definitely going to be talking about different types of home defense and security, different ways that different ammunition and rounds and calibers work, and what works best potentially for which type of situations.
His face is
We got
only...
to mute over here.
Yeah,
I was ready to
Jesus.
say anything.
Do you have an idea about...
No. I said it was earlier.
Okay.
What
Well-
do you bring to the table?
What ideas, like video-wise, like you're the hand-to-hand guy, obviously, so what hand-to-hand wise are we bringing to the table?
Well, like Cameron just brought up, what are you going to do? Basic punch, basic kicks, anything that kind of get people away from you, create distance. And then if you can't get distance, and just bring them closer and go from there.
See, there we go.
Lots of different grappling, stuff like that. So it's kind of set for the civilian world. So we're going to try and look at all the statistics of things, like what is the most self-defense shooting, what is the most defense-used weapon or less lethal weapon or anything like that, and figure out what is used the most, so that way we can sit there when we test it and run with it and go, okay, when Taser is the most civilianized used tool out there, go from there type thing and say, okay, what is the civilian market's Taser? What is the civilian market? What can you just buy random off the street and say, this is a self-defense tool, or they market it as that? What is the actual practicality behind it? So like when we do punching and grappling, it will be the full force type thing. It's not where we're just going to try and stage it up. We're going to go through the basics of step-by-step how-to, and then go full force into it against each other, because if he's better at grappling than I am, but maybe Stein can shoot better than me and stuff like that, because he can pull his pistol out faster and engage and everything like that, the big idea behind it is, how do I get as good as him, or how do I beat him even if he knows more than me? Because out on the street, there's always someone who's better, faster, stronger than you.
Can someone tell me what Attitude Gain Precision stands for?
Well, of course, you have the attitude, so you have to have the main attitude to have that. Of course, you're gonna have that willpower. You're gonna have that mindset, that focus, that you want to get better. Once you get into game, and then your precision is going to be that's your main goal that you want to meet.
And then, is there anything else future-wise that we're thinking of possibly getting into that anybody wants to talk about that possibly we can get our viewers' input on?
probably in-person training. So we'll probably be working on the buildup of in-person training, and I know Stein was talking about even doing something like CCW classes and stuff like that. So maybe something along those lines as well, the further we get through it, so that way when we are at that level and at that point where we feel confident in being able to teach other people about that confidence, going through everything on that level, so that way when someone comes out to say, hey, I want to come and train and I want to do this, then how can we train you to the best proficiency to give you training and stuff that you can go do in your house, dry fire, that type of stuff, to practice all those techniques and everything like that. Something that you don't need to be out on a open range or in an indoor range or anything like that.
Anything else future-wise that we're thinking of hitting on? Like possibly maybe opening up our clothing to people as well? Like maybe merchandise that people need to probably put input on as well?
Yeah, definitely wanted to make shirts and hats, hoodies, come up with funny, stupid quotes and whatnot to put on the clothes that people would enjoy. And then probably also working into more workouts and whatnot that people can do to help better themselves, work on the gains part of everything. Well, this has been the first episode of our AlphaGo's Tack Talk. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on all the social medias, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, everything. Please like, comment, especially comment on if anyone thinks that I should have a better nickname than Flanders. That would be great.
That'd be great.
He needs a better one.
Oakley Doakley.
Okay.